You want to live in a golfing community, you want to live in Viera, you don't want to spend $1 million. Well, in this video, I'm going to introduce you to options that are in Viera that'll put you in a golfing community, and prices will be under $600,000. A lot of options even under $500,000. If you're interested, stick around. The golfing community I want to introduce you to is the Viera East Golfing Community. If you're not familiar where it's located, it's on the east side of 95 between Morrell Road and 95, and it's also north of Viera Boulevard. This is the Rockledge side of Viera, so you're in the 32955, and the community here was built around the Viera East Golf Course. This is a championship 18-hole course that was designed by Joe Lee. Driving through the community, you see it could be very serene living here. The curb appeal of the Viera East Golf Course is over the top. There are gently curving roads separating the communities. Besides the golf course, you have green space that's interwoven between the communities as well. You'll see some of the sub-associations, they're centered around the lake. You have others that will have preserved views and, of course, views of the golf course. There are several gated communities here in the Viera East Golfing Community. Most of the communities, though, are not gated. The Viera East Golfing Community has some amazing amenities that are available to all of the residents. These include tennis courts, pickleball courts, bocce pits, shuffleboard, a community pool that also has lanes for laps. There's a spa and the community clubhouse that also has a workout facility. Since this is Viera, all of Viera, as you know, is in a homeowners association, and here are the fees for living in Viera East. Everyone pays the Viera East Community Association, which is $225 a year. There's an additional Residents Club Association, which is $265 a quarter. And depending on which sub-association you're living in Viera East Golf Course will depend on if you have an additional association fee. The duplex, townhome, and villa style properties have an additional $1,230 to $1,500 a quarter association fee. This covers your yard maintenance, the maintenance on the exterior of the building, replacing the roof, and also exterior insurance. Let's talk property taxes. Since you're living in unincorporated Rockledge, your millage rate is lower than if you were living in the city limits. Looking at the 2024 tax bill, the millage rate for unincorporated Rockledge was $1204.92. There's also a non-ad valorem tax, which in 2024 was $1,157 per household. This covered the Viera East CDD. It covered solid waste collection and disposal, and it also covered the fire department special assessment, which is on every unincorporated property here in Brevard County. And to learn more about the property taxes, whether you're looking in Viera East or anywhere else in the county, I recommend you look at the Brevard County Property Appraiser's Office website. A lot of great, useful information there, including the millage rates I just went over. An important thing to look at is the future property tax estimator. You pull up the parcel that you're interested in, you click the button, put in your purchase price, and they'll give you a good ballpark number of what your taxes will be the following year of you owning a property anywhere in Brevard County. The Viera East Golfing Community is completely built out and has been for a while. Construction here started in 1994 and the last property was built in 2006. So you don't have to worry about living next to new construction. Home sizes range from 1,080 square feet to over 3,000 square feet. Average home size is 1,810 square feet. The smaller property, the properties range from the smaller side 2-bedroom, 2-bath to 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage on the larger side. The larger homes are either on Collingtree Drive or Cavendish Court. The smaller single-family homes are in the 1,200 to 1,300 square foot range. And the townhome, half duplex, or villa-style homes, they range from 1,080 square feet to just over 2,100 square feet. At any given time, there's about 20 properties for sale in the Viera East Golfing Community. Right now, these prices range from $339,000 to $775,000, except for the one home for $775,000 on the Collingtree Drive. All the other properties are $510,000 or less. Sales for last month were between $311,000 and $802,000. Average sales price was $467,452. Median sales price is $430,000. As you can see, not only can living in Viera be affordable, you can also be living in a golfing community. If schools are important to you, here are the schools right now for the Viera East Golfing Community. Ralph Williams is the elementary school. John F. Kennedy Middle School is your middle school in Rockledge, and the high school is Viera High School. I know in 2024 the Viera Middle School had opened, and this section of Viera East is not part of the Viera Middle School school district at this time. I always recommend you do your research on how schools are rated and to confirm what school zone you're in, and there's some great resources online for you to check out. Why would you consider Viera East compared to West Viera or other parts of the county? You're living right off Morrell Road, which is a great connecting roadway. Viera East Golfing Community is between Viera Boulevard and Barnes, both of which are great connecting roads to take you east to US 1 or west. They connect to 95. Continuing north on Morrell past Barnes, Morrell Road ends at Barton Boulevard in the heart of Rockledge. And there's plenty of crossroads along the way that can take you either east to US 1 or west towards Fisk, which will eventually take you to I-95. And if you head south on Morrell Road, that'll connect you to Wickham Road. Morrell Road, it actually ends at the Brevard County Zoo, which makes visiting the zoo pretty darn easy for your day-to-day shopping if you're not using some type of delivery service. To the south, to the Viera-Morrell intersection, you have Aldi's, you have Walgreens, you have a 7-Eleven. There's a selection of restaurants along Viera Boulevard, plus everything that's west of 95. Publix recently announced that they're building a new store at the southeast corner of Morrell and Viera Boulevard. Construction is underway right now for our brand new Whole Foods, which is located next to the brand new Home Depot, both of which are on the east side of I-95. And heading north on Morrell Road, you have a Publix, you have an Aldi's, you have a Walgreens, a Starbucks, and a 7-Eleven at the Barnes and Morrell intersection. Head west on Barnes and there's a Lowe's at Fisk Boulevard. Plus, living in Viera East, you're exceptionally close to all the cool shops and restaurants that are in Suntree and West Viera, and this includes the Costco. Depending on where you're working at, the central location of Viera East Golfing Community puts you about 30 minutes from a lot of the employers. Health First Viera Hospital is 5 miles away. Patrick Space Force Base, 12 miles away. Embraer is 15 miles. Northrop Grumman is 18 miles. L3 Harris is 22 miles, depending on which location. The Kennedy Center main gate is 22 miles away. Think SpaceX, Blue Origin, and NASA. Closest beach access is the end of Pineda by Patrick, which is 12 miles away. Closest place to launch a boat is US 1 and Pineda Causeway, which is 7 miles away. Melbourne International Airport is 17 miles away. MCO is 47 miles away. Plus all the attractions in the Orlando area is just over an hour. As you can see, living in the Viera area offers you a lot. It's an award-winning master plan community, both Viera East and Viera West. The beauty of Viera East is that it's completed. No new residential construction going on at this time. Just a few commercial projects that are coming to the area. So if you have questions about Viera East or an upcoming move, I'm here to help. This QR code will take you to my calendar, grab a time that works for you, and my contact information is below. If you're interested in exploring more about the Viera area, I'm queuing up 2 more videos for you to watch next. I'm Eric Larkin with Real Brokers. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you on the next show.